Hi everybody, welcome back to another RZR video finally. We are getting ready to go to Drummond Island this weekend, so I got a little prep work to do. If you remember in the last video that I blew a belt, so my spare belt is on right now, which was a brand new Polaris belt. It's probably just fine. But I wanted to put a new belt on and take that other one off as a spare. So I got a world's best belt, a WBB from Evolution Power Sports. I bought it through sidebysideblogparts.com. It's from the side by side blog guys on YouTube. I thought we would go through an installation video on a belt, and also biggest reason every time I run it, it just smells like burned belt from last time because I didn't have a chance to clean out the belt case. So we're gonna get a new belt put on it, clean out the belt case, and I got her here. Let's see what it looks like when we take her out of the box. Oh, look at that. Look at that. They're kind of overcompensating or something here, aren't they? That's a pretty big sticker. Okay. Well, I can tell you, I think it feels heavier. Okay. WBB 1148. That's for the XP1000. Alright, it says here, guaranteed tough, badass CV belt. Gives you the whole application chart on the back. With the new belt, I usually like to clean it with dish soap and water. Just get any oils off that might still be on there from the manufacturing process or shipping or whatever. So I'm gonna go do that, I think. And what do you think? That's kind of big. Like they should pay me to put that big of a sticker on my RZR. Which they're not. I bought this fair and square. I wanted to try it out, and like I said, they come highly recommended by the YouTube channel, Side by Side blog. So they're the whole reason I bought it. So I'm gonna get it cleaned up, and then we'll get it put on. I did this on the trail in like 10 minutes, and the belt was exploded, so it actually made it a little bit harder. So this actually doesn't take too long. All you need is an 8mm for these clamps and for these bolts right here, and a 10. I'm going to use a 10 to remove this intake pipe just so we can see better. And then you just need this tool here from your factory tool kit. This end here is what we're going to use to change the belt. Then this end here actually is for adjusting your shocks. It's a spanner wrench, so you don't have to gouge it all up with channel locks or something. Like I said, you don't have to remove this intake pipe to change this belt. You can't just unhook it and leave it lay there. Cool. Slides right down in here. Take this hook. What this is gonna do is this will pry the clutch open. There we go. Alright. Now, you'll see here, see the numbers. It doesn't matter which way you install this belt, as long as you do it the same every time. So if I take this belt off for service or whatever and I go to put it back on, you gotta make sure you put it on the same way. So I always put it down with the numbers so you can read them. Just my standard way of doing it, that way you know. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this belt, but no, there's nothing wrong, so I would still run this. But the other big reason I want to take it off is because I wanted to clean these shivs, clean these pulleys out, because I've got a little bit of a sticky engagement. So I think I'm going to pull that secondary right off of there, because that should, all you need to do is take that bolt out and it should come right off. They're not pressed on. Now the primary clutch, you have to use a tool take the center bolt out and you put a tool in there and remove it. I have one, it was for the 800, I don't know if it'll work on this, but I can reach that clutch just fine. I'm going to pull this one off so we can get it cleaned up really good. That way I can show you guys on the bench. Alright, so the best way I think to remove that bolt is with an impact. Now if I'm right, like it was an 800, this will just slide right out. And, yep, there it goes. Alright, we're going to take it up on the bench and take a look at it. Okay, what we're going to do, I'm having a little bit of a jerky engagement when I go to take off. These look really good because these were actually just replaced by Polaris right before I got it, the primary and the secondary both. And you can see the surfaces look really nice, but getting some jerkiness. So we're going to clean it up. I'll show you how to do that. And then soon, a upgrade I want to do soon is replace these square pucks with rollers. That might be too late. I don't know if you can see right there. The material's way thicker there, and how it ramps down right there. And then can you see the difference between the amount of material here on this side and then on that side there? That's why you want to put the rollers in, because these wear out. And there is a significant amount of wear in there. You see it right there. I'm gonna get up. So, can you see it right there? And it is like that. And this side's even worse. That's bad. I wonder. This thing is still under warranty. I wonder if I can get Polaris to do something about that. But in the meantime, I'm going to try to rotate those pucks, see if I can get a little more meat on there. And then when I put it back together, I'm going to lightly lubricate these areas. This is why you got to do maintenance, guys. If you just leave it in there and never look at it, this is going to go all to hell on you. So let's see if we can't get this helix out. Helix is inside here. It's the twisty part. I don't know if there's enough pressure on that helix spring. I think we'll get out the handy dandy homemade clutch tool here. There's nothing in a piece of steel with some threaded rod, but I do like to put it in vise. Just in case that spring decides to go frickin' off on you, at least got something holding it. Okay. Well, there's any, yeah, there's spring pressure on that. I'm glad we did that, because there's definitely spring pressure there. Yes, indeed, that was a good idea. Well. You guys need to see this. There's a good amount of little metal shavings in there. Trying to decide where they are coming from. Well, looks like right there. Yeah. Man, Man, these clutches are junk. Like I said, this was replaced by Polaris not even 1,000 miles before I got this unit. And no, I mean not even 1,000 miles on it now. Well, and one reason we took this off, to get to these roll pins right here. Those roll pins are what hold on the shaft that holds those pins in. So what we gotta do, we gotta punch these roll pins out. You know, I've never done this before, but we're learning together. Yeah, can you guys see that flat right there? That flat is there, so you know where to line that up for the roll pin to go back through. Now we can get a better look at that. That's horrible. That side looks actually good because that's not where the pressure is when you're going frontwards. That puck is hitting right there. If there's little miles on this thing, on that clutch, that is ridiculous. It's garbage. Garbage. It's worth pointing out right now. Can you guys see that X right there? It's a corresponding X. And the other half right here. Those got to be on the same side when you put it back together. That's how you know how it goes. Okay, now that we got our all apart, let me show you guys why we really went this far. There's quite a bit, a little bit of wear right there too. I'm gonna try to smooth that out because that's kind of wore in right there. So it's it's got to jump over that when you go to accelerate. So I'm just gonna smooth that down a little bit so it's got a smoother transition. Not a lot because you don't want to throw it out of balance. Alright, so we take Scotch-Brite. And you don't want to go around in circles. You want to go like that. Keep working your way around. I like to put a little brake cleaner on mine. Kind of help lubricate it. It's still going to do the job. It helps lubricate it so it doesn't scratch in too hard. Also, brake cleaner help pull out any garbage that's in there. You can kind of see. That's what you want to end up with, kind of a cross-hatching pattern in there. Yeah, that's good enough. Half of the shiv. That looks good. Still think there's anything I can do about that. If I just had this tore apart for general maintenance, I would not put this back together. But we got a trip this weekend, so we're just going to have to go with it. Okay. Alright, well, let's put that rear part helix assembly back together. Okay, so remember, X's. X there. X there. Lots less play. That's better. Okay, I just got a little piece of 180 sandpaper here. I don't want to get after it too bad. I just want to take out the little bitty ridge there. I decided to use a little bit of anti-seize on these parts. Somebody might tell me this is the wrong idea. When I say a little, I mean a little. White grease in there. And this is inside the back cover, so you don't gotta be as careful because this oil, this stuff's not gonna get out of there and cause a problem with the belt. And there's not gonna be a lot of dust getting in here to collect either. Power of the whole machine goes right through that little hub. That's where it gears, that's where it slides onto the transmission. That is crazy. That little tang right there. It's down in a little spot now. Okay, run it back down with my $5 special tool here. I'm sure there's a torque spec for this, but this is a calibrated impact. Oh, just calibrated the damn tip right off the dang bit. It had to be a smart ass. Just a little bit of wet grease in here. Now this is where you gotta be careful. You don't want to put too much, because this can potentially get on the belt if you put too much on here. This is calibrated better than my other one. Ha! Sounds about right. Writing out over the primary first. Alright guys, it's all put back together, ready to go for a ride, but first let me just take this opportunity to thank you guys for coming back and watching my videos. I appreciate it, and liking and commenting. I really enjoy the comments, so keep those coming. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, liking the video. If you don't like it, then give me a dislike, but do me a favor, if you give me a thumbs down, at least leave me a comment, let me know what you didn't like. you know, like my hat, you know, like whatever, I don't care. I just want to hear about it. Don't forget, if you guys want to get one of these belts, it's an Evolution Power Sports belt. It is the WBB. They have 3 grades of belts. WBB stands for World's Best Belt. I bought it off of the side-by-side blog carts.com site. It does come straight from Evo, but you buy it through them, and they get a little kickback or whatever. Like I said, they don't even know me. I just watch the videos. They seem like good dudes, so I buy my stuff where I can through them. It's the same price as if you buy it right from Evo. All right, let's take it for a rip. I did it.